I'm going to show you how to make your family tree. So if you have some photos of family members on your camera roll, I'm going to go over here to my library, and I'm going to find I have pictures of my family here that I've taken. So I could actually go to my select button. I can select these pictures. Oh, these are pictures of my students. No, I don't want those. Just my kids there. And let's see what else I have here. I should have another picture over here. There's Mrs. Kushner, that's me. And I also have some pictures of my daughter that I want to use, like that one. And that's what I'm going to use. So I'm going to go ahead, and what I can do now that I've selected those photos, I can go to the box with the arrow down here. And I could add to an album. I can make a new album, actually. And I will call the new album Family. So you can make a new album and put all those pictures there. And now I'm going to go ahead into Spark Post. So here's kind of where we're going with this assignment. But I'm going to show you how to start from scratch here. So when you log into Spark Post, remember you click Login with Google. You're going to go on the bottom and press the plus sign down below. And you're going to pick Solid Color. And you can pick any color you want for yours. So that's really up to you. I'm going to pick like a nice blue. And then I'm going to click Next. And I'm going to scroll over and pick 8.5 by 11 under Print, which is letter size. So it's kind of vertical orientation. And I'll click Done. And I've got this logo. I'll get rid of that. Okay, so if you have a double tap to edit the text, you can double tap on it. And I'm going to write my family. So this is going to be the Kushner family tree. And oops, I have a spelling issue there. Kushner family tree. Done. And once I have text, I can pull the corner. And I can kind of pull it up. I can make it, you know, if I want it to be like that, or if I want it to be like that. You can kind of decide. And you can put it at the top. And then if you want to play with it, right, I can change the color of the text. So I want it black, I want it white. I kind of like the white. Click Done. And then I can play with it. I can add some effects if I want like an outline around it. And if I click down here, right, I can change the color of the outline. Maybe I'll make that black, right? So you can play around with some of these things if I want the line to be thick or thin. And I'll click Done. I want to make sure I pick a color that contrasts so it stands out from the background, right? Click Done. And now I need to get a tree. So I'm going to go to the Add button. And I'm going to say Add an icon. Icon is like a picture of something. So I'm going to go ahead and type tree. And there's all different kinds of trees. You can pick any tree that you want for your family tree. So go ahead and just pick one. I'm going to pick this one right here. And I'm going to say Add one. And there's my family tree. And I can go ahead and stretch it to make it bigger or smaller. Kind of up to you how you want to do this. Okay. And I click Done below. And again, if I want to click on there, I can go to the color. I can change the color, but I actually kind of like the black tree. That looks nice. So I'm going to click Done. And now I'm going to go to the Add button. And this is up to you. If you have pictures of your family members, you can add those. Or if you want to use the icons again, you could. So let's say I want a picture of a woman on mine. Okay, you can see if any of these looks like, if you wanted it for be to like a mother or a sister, you can see if any of them look like your family member. And if they don't, you could also pick one of these more generic ones, like the silhouette or something like that, like a woman's symbol, right? There's all different kinds. So you can decide which ones you like. I'm going to pick this curly girl over here because I've got curly hair. And I'm going to add one. Okay, and right now it's hard to see this picture on top of the tree, so I'm going to change the color. Now I can see it really well. Okay, so let's say that was a picture of my daughter, right? Then I would put her on the bottom, or a picture of you. If you want to put yourself in the middle, you can, and your siblings around you. Okay, kind of up to you. Done. But let's say I want real pictures of my family that I have. I can go to the Add button and say Add Image. And go to my photo library, and now I can go to my album that I made of family. And there's my daughter, so let's add my daughter on there. And I will say Move Freely. And now I can go to the very bottom where it says Crop and Shape. And this is so awesome. You can pick a shape. So maybe I like that shape, or I think I'll pick a circle. And I can move her within there to kind of crop her. So I could make it a circle, or if I want it to be a heart. Lots of options. I'm going to keep the circle. And there I go. I'm done. So maybe I'm going to put my daughter right here. So if I don't want the icon anymore, I can click on it and go to edit and say delete. And I'll use her picture there, and I can kind of have it like that. And then I can do it again, right? So done. I'm going to go ahead and add. Now I'm going to add my son. Photo library, family. There's my son. And it's okay. So if you have like a family picture with lots of people, right? I'm going to click move freely. Like I have my daughter and my son. But I can go to my crop tool, right? Crop and shape. And pick the circle, and now I can actually crop her out of it so it only focuses on him. So if you have a family picture with like everybody in it and you just want like one person at a time, that's like a cool thing that you can do. And then I probably want him to be about the same size as her. And his head is leaning, so if I want to like turn it, I could turn him like that. Looks pretty good. And then, you know, I probably, so those are like the kids go on the bottom, right? So like you and your siblings would go on the bottom, right? And then maybe your parents would go above. And anyone else that you want to include in your family. So if you have a pet or, you know, whoever you want to include, it's up to you. So again, I go back to my photo library, and now here's a picture of me. Move freely, and I'm going to go ahead and crop and shape into a circle. So I will match my kids. And there I go. Those are for my kids. And probably I would put my husband on the other side too. I got to get a picture of him there. But that's kind of the idea. So you can go ahead and make your family tree. And when you are done and you're ready to turn it in, click done on the bottom. And I'm going to go to the top right, this box with the arrow. And I will say solid color and save image. And now it's going to go to my camera roll. And I can turn it in Google Classroom. I'm going to turn it in to the assignment where you turn in your photos, the one that's called Family Picture. So you can turn in your Spark when you're done and have fun creating that.